It is so funny because I am curious. I know they're not doing a reunion, which is so annoying because like sometimes they do like a live show or reunion. They're not doing that with this season.
That's a bummer.
I know, because I just think Kenny is like an engaged man is just something he does not know how to navigate. Even when they were screaming and she's like, we're getting married. And he was like, we're getting engaged. And she was like, we're already engaged.
He really has no
That
idea
just
what's
happened.
going on.
I could see Kenny being in the bar now and being like, no, I'm engaged, everyone.
Yeah.
I'm engaged.
Right, nobody approached
I'm an engaged man. Yeah.
I could also
I'm
see
getting
him
married.
Yeah, you can also like see him getting a couple tattoos removed.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like he's like I'm a completely
I'm
different
buttoning
person.
up.
Yeah, right. Like he
He
kind
gets an office job.
of shaves his head. He's like I'm a normal guy now. You know what's funny is if he was 39, I wouldn't be talking about him.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah,
funny.
I
The
know.
fact
You
that
know,
he's
you're
40 it
right.
makes it a
You're
whole
right.
different thing. But if he was like Joe's 35, not that that's
Right.
Yeah.
all that close. But if he was 39, I'd just be like, oh yeah, he's
34.
Oh,
Joe's 34. Come on.
Yeah,
he's
that's-
35. Are we sure?
Come on. No, he's 34. He's 34.
I mean,
You know the
Rhea
exact
would
day
know.
that he was born.
His birthday is coming up, October 29th. So it's
Oh my God, him and Serena's birthdays are 4 days apart.
yeah, that's right. That's right.
Oh,
She's
boy.
October 25th.
We literally
did
just
a-
talked about
Oh.
Serena's
Because
birthday.
remember we did that off the show though. So let's
Yeah.
give some context.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I felt like I was a listener there. I was like, what's going on over
We
here?
did
Like,
that
I
one.
know
That
that
was
you
really
like them.
creepy of
But
me.
that we were not recording. We were joking that Serena is almost exactly 3 months younger than Rhea. So Rhea's too old for him already.
I'm too old for Joe anyways.
That was a joke. Okay, so they're 4 days apart. Yeah, his birthday's coming up October 29th.
He's 34
Oh my
right
God,
now.
that's my dad's birthday. And my nono's birthday.
Spooky.
Isn't that
season.
weird?
Such a spooky month.
Yeah, it is such a spooky month.
Weird.
Oh man! All right, so Riley and
God, he has
Marissa
the
were
same
the next
birthday as my
couple.
dad.
Right.
Sorry. And then one time my aunt's boyfriend.
How old's your dad? Because
My dad is
he's still pretty young. No?
my dad's gonna be 54, I think.
Oh, okay, so
or maybe
20 years.
53.
Okay.
One of those.
Yeah.
That's
all right.
really young.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he
That's
is.
really young.
Yeah.
My dad just turned 70.
My dad just turned 60.
Oh my God. Shout out to my dad.
Young,
young
thing
broad.
out there, yeah. Young stallion.
It is. It is
Big
funny.
Big Mike, the young stallion.
It is funny watching Rhea go through the same thing that you went through with Zach and Tasha.
Oh yeah.
And I feel a little bit with that too with
It's
Joe and
fulfilling
Serena.
for me, honestly. It's been great to watch.
You just
God,
because
I
even
fucking
I remember
love
during that you had
Let's
to
just talk about their engagement.
you had to be like I don't want to date Zach. I want to watch Zach and Tasha be happy.
I was
Yes.
just like, I just need these two to live the rest of their lives happily ever after for
and
me to be happy.
that is how
please.
Rhea feels
That
about
is how
Joe
I
and Serena
feel.
now.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Okay, so Riley and Marissa were up next. Marissa has no doubt in her mind that she wants to marry this man. Like, she's been so clear about it. She said she's 1,000% certain he's a real man. The fairy tale does exist. He says he's loved her since what he has felt like the very first day, and life is short, so he just gets down on one knee. Will you marry me? Another one carries her away. They drift off into the love sunset. It's just another
As
one.
we thought they would.
Yeah, like, this is not taking away from any of the other couples, because I do hope everybody like stays together. Riley and Marissa, I think, are gonna make. I would pick them as number one to be the ones to really go the distance
From this three,
Yes.
it's close between Joe and
Yeah.
Serena and Riley and Marissa.
Yeah, I think Riley and Marissa take the cake for me.
I think they're 1A and 1B.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Riley and Marissa are the couple that everybody thought Noah and Abigail were, where they've
Right.
just been
Yes.
together the whole time.
Why the fuck did they act like Noah and Abigail were Riley and Marissa?
They're
Like,
just-
that was
I know, I
crazy.
know.
They've been rock solid
Everyone
the
should have
whole
had that
time.
hype behind them. Not
Totally, I
Yeah.
agree with that.
Yeah.
It is between those two couples. They're going to be
Yeah.
close. I hope they all last forever.
Joe and Serena. Joe is in his finest black polo and jeans. I was like, couldn't get this guy a button down. Anything?
Didn't dress up at all.
It's proposing, for God's
But
sake.
it's himself.
I know it is him, but like a black polo.
Stop.
I know. Okay, Joe, we love you.
Perfect.
Joe. So he's waiting for Serena. You also had Mari and Kenny like up in the peanut gallery watching this all happen. And we've been waiting the whole episode. We knew Kendall was showing up. We didn't know when it was happening, but here she comes down the stairs. He thinks, it's fucking Serena coming down the stairs. It's Kendall.
Diabolical. I hated this. I
This
thought
was a
it was
ruthless move
fucked
from
up.
producers, honestly.
I thought it was really fucked up. How are you going to have the ex walk down right before he's supposed to propose to somebody that he wants to propose to? I mean, I get it because they're like, all right, let's test if he really wants to. But that was fucked up, man. I didn't like that at all.
I can't imagine Kendall wanted to do that.
No.
I agree with you on that. I can't imagine. Like, I just cannot imagine being like, yeah, you know what? I want to go see my ex right before he proposes to someone else. Like,
Inappropriate.
no, I really think that was a producer thing to be like, we gotta just milk all it. And clearly they kept her there for a reason. She fucking didn't go home. She stayed in the hotel. They kept her until proposals.
I hated that. I really hated it. And I know it probably wasn't Kendall's doing because she was tearing up while they were talking.
Right.
And
they still tried to make it a nice moment.
And she was like, I want you to be happy. But you could tell on the inside, she's like, I really want to die right now. Like, the guy I love is about to propose to somebody else and I'm here.
And Joe's got to be thinking, let's wrap this up.
Yeah,
because
like,
I don't
all right,
need
Kendall.
Serena coming down right now while you're here and we're talking. Like, the whole thing, I understand that it was basically just to put in the teaser so then we'd have something to be like, well, when's Kendall going to show up?
Right.
Just tough.
Yeah, no, very true. The sentiment behind what she wanted to say was nice. Like, the timing was not right, but I think that was totally just for the show purposes of trying to get as much drama out of this as possible. But how about Joe? I mean, he's just, I know, how many times can we say it, but not only does he he's like, hey, you look good. Like,
Right, even in that moment. I was going to say that too. He was like, she was clearly shooken up and he was like, it's okay.
He was like,
what's
you're
up?
okay. Tell me what you want to say. And then he said, I think you're a catch and I think you always will be. I was like, that's really fucking nice.
That's really nice.
Because it's like, look, you guys know that it's not going to work out.
It's closure.
But it's closure. It's ending that. The love for each other is there. But Joe's made it very clear that, like, being in paradise again, this second level is just realizing, like, how different from the first one it was and how in love with Serena he really is. So as soon as Kendall leaves,
Joe has repeatedly made the point about how he's doing it right this time around. Like, if I'm Kendall watching that, he keeps saying, like, it's different this time. It means a lot to me. This is really working. If I'm Kendall watching that, I'm just like, brutal.
Yeah.
Brutal.
For sure. Serena comes down and she is like these happy tears. She's like, I never thought I'd get to this point in a relationship. Now, the pessimist in me, right, is like, Serena, like, you're 23. Things would have been okay. It's like she's had all these relationships that she never thought she'd get to this point where she could open up with someone. It's like,
you're very young.
You're very young. You got a lot of life to live when it comes to relationships. But I understand. Like,
you're not Kenny. Come on.
Yeah, Joe. Yeah, she has so much love for Joe. She opened up to him so much, head over heels in love with him. She says to him, and he does say, my ex showed up. And of course, her first response is, "Oh, are you okay?" It's like, "Oh, you guys,
so
come on.
sweet."
So
the fact
sweet.
that they have
on.
such a respect for each other, and she has such a respect for him.
Yeah.
Respecting Kendall, like, because you could have somebody that's like, "Fuck your ex," you need to like tell her off and get her out. And Serena understands that, like, they loved each other. He has love for Kendall. He's gonna respect Kendall, but like, he's with Serena now.
Yeah, and he said, if anything, it's made me more confident how much I love you. So I
will say it again. These two cannot break up.
No, they can't.
It's not a
It'll
fair
rip
thing
my
to
heart
say.
out.
It's not a fair thing for me to say to them because, relationships are the way that they are.
Yeah.
People break up sometimes, but these two are not allowed to.
He proposes, and it's so another one where he lifts her up and carries her away. She looks light as a feather, like just she's so tiny. And then very funny, she says, if you told me day one I'd leave here engaged to grocery store Joe, I'd have told you, like, no shot.
I think we all feel that way.
Funny. And he laughed. She also said, my family's gonna kill me. He was like, your family's probably gonna kill me first. Like, I proposed.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Love is in the air. Good for these people.
I really can't wait to hear, like, full updates from everyone, and especially Joe and Serena.
Oh, I'm following them.
We're
gonna need.
Do I follow Serena? I know I follow Joe.
I believe me, I'm on that train
I'll get on
already.
there. Not to bring my phone out, but I'm gonna follow her right now.
Yeah, we're totally gonna need those updates. But everyone is happy,
A pretty
engaged,
drama-free finale.
Yeah, they tried to manufacture some stuff
They
that
did.
really like didn't mean anything. They did their little recap with the song to like get, you know, jokes about where everybody is after Paradise. You laugh, but the really important ones were Noah and Abigail realizing that they miss each other. They've been hanging out, taking it slowly, which we have seen because, you know, everyone's like, oh, Abigail's in the back of this video from Noah, and oh, look, here they are hanging out, or oh, they were both at Gov Ball, all these things where it does seem like they are dating.
Okay.
Becca and Thomas dating and happy and in love is what it said on the TV. So like I said before,
Sure.
congrats.
Congrats.
Piper and Brendan are laying low. We know
They broke
since
up.
then they've broken up.
It's over.
Love that they were like, and Natasha has 460,000 plus
That was very
followers.
funny.
Very funny.
Kenny and Mari are together eating tacos. They're happy. Riley and Marissa, madly in love. Joe and Serena, happily engaged and said, excited to become a grocer's wife.
This show, and we've said it before, is the best. I don't know how to put it. Like, it has the highest success rate
For sure.
for the
Yeah,
most part.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I feel better about these three couples than any recent one that has come out of a Bachelor or Bachelorette season. It just feels like a real way to get involved with someone to potentially fall in love. You're just hanging out.
Yeah.
You're at a bar for a month, I guess.
And we did get a Bachelorette sneak peek, which we, of course, will be recapping and talking about in 2 weeks. 2 weeks until the Bachelorette starts. We're going to have to dig into those bios in some point in the next week. But
So this is usually the off time, right? If
this is normally when this show is not on television.
because
is the fall.
we're doubling up on our Bachelorette seasons.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we are.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Michelle's season starts in 2 weeks. So we'll be back to recap all of those. But that wraps up just a lovely, lovely season of Paradise.